There's a new kind of threat filling our skies, and honestly, it's created a modern day gold rush to defend against it. So today, we're going to dive into how this new battlefield right above our heads is sparking a whole new billion-dollar industry. I mean, really think about that for a second. It sounds like something straight out of a movie, right? But this isn't fiction. A little device, something you could fit in a backpack, can bring a massive multi-billion-dollar hub of global travel to a complete, screeching halt. How is that even possible? And, more importantly, what does it mean for all of us? Okay, so let's start with the threat itself. This isn't some far-off future problem we might have to deal with someday. No, this is a clear and present danger happening right now. Unauthorized drones are forcing airports, governments, you name it, to react in real time, and the stakes are just incredibly high. And this right here is the perfect way to picture the problem. On one side, you've got Goliath, the massive, unbelievably complex, and wildly expensive aviation industry. And on the other, David, a small, pretty cheap, and widely available drone. The mismatch is just staggering, and it's created this vulnerability that frankly just didn't exist a decade ago. So what happens when David actually hits his mark? Well, the disruption goes way beyond just a security scare. It creates this massive economic shockwave. So let's really dig into the billion-dollar price tag that comes with this new threat. And to really understand the scale here, you have to look at it through an economic lens. Industry leaders like Eric Brock, who's the CEO of Ondas Holdings, they argue that this isn't just about stopping a drone. It's about preventing a catastrophic financial chain reaction. And that chain reaction is just devastatingly simple. It all starts with one sighting. For safety, all air traffic is immediately halted. No planes in, no planes out. That means flights get diverted to other cities or worse, canceled outright, leaving thousands of people stranded. And for every single minute that airport is shut down, the economic losses for the airlines, for the airport, for the whole local economy are just piling up into the millions. But, wherever there's a massive problem, there's almost always a massive opportunity right behind it. This threat has kicked off what a lot of people are calling the drone defense gold rush, and it's turning this huge vulnerability into a brand new, booming market. This is the key analogy to understand. Back in the 1849 gold rush, yeah, a few prospectors got lucky and struck it rich. But the people who made the real, consistent money, they were the ones selling the picks and shovels to all those prospectors. Today, the airports are the prospectors, desperately digging for the gold of security. So where's the smart money? It's on the companies selling them the shovels, the actual solution. So if the airports are the prospectors, what exactly are these modern-day picks and shovels? Well, that brings us to our final piece of the puzzle, the rise of counter-drone technology. This is a whole new arsenal for this new war in the sky. And this quote from Eric Brock, it really captures the exact moment we're in. It's a clear declaration that the problem, as big and scary as it is, now has an answer. The solution isn't some idea on a whiteboard anymore, it's here, and it's on the market. So what exactly is this solution? It's called counter-drone technology. The best way to think of it is like a multi-layered security system, but for the sky. It's not just one gadget, it's a whole suite of different tools all working together to find and stop these aerial threats. And this is the core insight, the whole point. Companies like Ondas Holdings, that's ticker ONDS, they've positioned themselves as the premier shovel sellers in this new gold rush. See, they're not running the airport, they're selling the essential tools that pretty much every airport now needs to operate safely. So how do these shovels actually work? Well, it's a pretty cool multi-step process. First, the systems use radar and special sensors to detect anything and everything in the air. Then, the software kicks in to identify if it's a friendly plane or a hostile drone. As soon as a threat is confirmed, boom, it sends an instant alert to the security teams. And finally, it can actually neutralize the threat using all kinds of methods, from jamming its signal to literally capturing it in a net, all done safely without hurting anyone on the ground. So this all leaves us with a really critical question. As our skies get more and more crowded with everything from delivery drones to someday air taxis, this threat is only going to get more complex. This isn't just about protecting airports anymore. It's about controlling the very airspace above our homes and our cities. The race is on, and whoever wins won't just get rich. They'll literally own the keys to our future sky.